It's amazing. I know I'm keeping you and we've got these meetings, but you mentioned a success story. And that's a pretty cool success story over the last couple of years that you've gone. How is the business? Are you getting a lot of people that are getting it? They're out there they're out there making the money. They're out there seeing their lives change now?
We are. I mean, I can share with you story after story of, even, one of the stories, Troy, is really a Filipino lady in London who I had just met as well, who got involved with our business, and she's a nanny is what she is. And, she has literally come in to the business, and within 7 months is making, significant amount of money, literally completely changed her life. I think 1 month she made almost $10,000 1 month, but literally, in the, close to 5 figures here. And this, and one of the things, and what she says is, because a lot of especially the Filipinos, for example, and just one culture, just to share the story, a lot of them go abroad and to work, and then what they do is they send home money, and a lot of them leave their families behind in the Philippines as they go abroad and be able to work. And just the sharing the story of being able to now go back and raise her family and completely change her life that way. And we've got many, many stories like that. And, one of the advantages of our program is because we don't have the product base and having to do the markups and so forth, and we're an internet company, we pay out incredibly, we're very aggressive with regards to our payout. So, we pay out higher than, pretty much from what I've seen, and I've been in the space, in the network marketing space, our payout is definitely one of the highest in the industry, and so it allows people to be able to create those incomes for the people that really want to go out and build that. If they want to go out, and as you know, we're here, and one of the things about Eric's film is he said there's literally, I think, 500 millionaires around the world, and you and I both think that there might be a little bit more than that. So, for those guys that really want to dramatically change their lives, we give them the opportunity to be able to do that. And for the people that just want to go out and basically make another $400 or $500 a month and are not really big into recruiting and building a team, if they just want to give the app away and give it to a couple local businesses and so forth, because they bring in a business, and whatever then business is generated or goes to that business through our app, it doesn't matter whether they distribute it or not. If other people basically in that area have also distributed the app or given the app away, they also make overrides based on that. And that's something that I haven't seen in the industry before, and that's something that we're also really excited about. We've got a guy that's got a meeting, with one of the largest franchises with Burger King here on Tuesday.
Wow.
Our technology partner also that has been testing this in Indonesia brought in the largest Kentucky Fried Chicken franchisee that has all the Kentucky Fried Chicken things that are giving discounts and specials and that kind of thing. So imagine being able to do or bring in a business or do something like that, and then being able to make overrides on all the business that goes. So that's something that we're really excited about. And
that's powerful.
Yeah.
I think you've got a cool thing. We're going to continue to monitor it because it's been fun to watch you grow. Because so many times people think, okay, you just wave a magic wand and poof, you're making all this money. But there's not one company, let alone technology companies, that don't have to go down a stream, to get to that big, beautiful pond at the end of it. And you guys are moving in that direction.
Here's the thing, Troy, and I appreciate, again, our friendship and also your advice, because as you know, I've come to you when I've had questions and so forth to make sure that we're, stay compliant with everything as we continue to grow in that. And you've given me some great advice over the years, besides the friendship that we have. But I will tell you this, one of the things that you got to recognize in technology is that things do change. And so I get a question, well, why do you stay, how are you going to stay on the cutting edge of technology? But the reality is this, we're not for the early adopters. Our products basically we're for the masses. In network marketing, to become $1 billion company and more, you've got to build something for the masses.
Yes.
So we are about simple, easy, and duplicatable. About the user experience, making it the best user experience as possible, making it simple, easy, and duplicatable. And then I don't build, we're not building features and that kind of thing and doing things that are, the way that we kind of operate is that we'll put out the product. we get the feedback basically from our field, from our users, and then we iterate, we grow the product based on the feedback that we get from our field and users, and we do basically user testing and beta tests. And then over and above that, we've got analytics now that are in our mobile product so that we can then review the data, and the data doesn't lie. So that's really our methodology for how we continue to stay on top of the technology. Is based on our user experience and based on the analytics that we get. And again, when they say that about, the technology is constantly evolving and changing, it absolutely is, but we're not for the early adopters, we're for the masses.
Well, you've got a good CTO. I got to meet him, and he knows his stuff.
He does know his stuff, and he's been a huge asset to our company, and we use, again, some of the top technology teams also around the world that he manages, because that's our business. This is our future.
Absolutely.
We're a mobile company. We want to be the best in the industry with regards to our mobile product, and because I know that's where the future is, and so I'm looking forward to. I could not be more excited about 2015.
I can see it and hear it. Any closing thoughts?
I just want to say, I'm here basically with Eric and, for this event meeting with you as well. And we've talked about a few different things. We've talked about really raising the perception of our industry in the marketplace.
Absolutely.
And, and again, part of it has been with, the flashy cars and so forth, and, the whole lifestyle thing, which is great. But I think we've got to really shift that focus to really teaching people how to be debt-free. And kind of changing that focus a little bit more, giving people, an opportunity to be able to learn, to make money, to be able to reduce their debts. Because I can tell you what, when you can live without a mortgage and without debts and be able to do that and then be able to give back, that's really what life's all about. So I like that. And again, our thing here is to continue to provide people with the tools, to be able to be successful and give them an opportunity to be able to be successful in their business. And again, take advantage of these incredible trends that are sweeping around the world that they might not have had the ability to be able to take advantage of. So that's something that I'm actually really, excited about and looking forward to. And, again, you talk about our growth, we haven't gone into the hyper growth thing. We'll hopefully triple this year, but more than, somewhere between probably 240 and 280% growth. So good growth. And the nice thing about being able to do that is I've been able to solidify the relationships with all our merchant accounts and partners and so forth, and have that kind of steady relationship and build the foundation to be able to prepare for that growth. And I can tell you, I've had people that have come and wanted to say, we've got people in India, we've got people in China and so forth. And, I don't want to do that organically. We want to do that strategically with those strategic partnerships and the growth that way. And that's what we're looking forward to, is those kind of strategic partners next year as well. Because again, when you look at the opportunity, it's become such a small world. And one of the great things about technology, there's good and bad in technology.
Absolutely.
As we know, but one of the great things is it's really made the world a smaller place and really given people an opportunity to be able to build a worldwide business right from their homes if they want to, using the technology. And so, there's never been a more exciting time to be an entrepreneur.
I agree with you on that. Michael, I appreciate it as always.
Thank you, Troy. It's my pleasure.
Buddy.
Pleasure's
It's been
mine.
great.
Thank you.